This is a whole bone-in pork loin, and as part of this class, Chef first demonstrated how to debone this, then we broke off into pairs and got to try it for ourselves. The first step was to separate this into 2 portions. I went to the very last rib and started working my way down through. At the end, I had to snap through the final bone. Now I'm gonna take the section with the ribs, and the rest is gonna go to my classmate. I took a minute to examine the muscle structure, and then I went back up front to double check how our chef had deboned his portion of meat. With all that in mind, it was time to get to work. This is all about practice. So if we don't make perfect cuts, that's not a problem. All of the bones can be used for stews and soups, and then all of that trim, we can actually ground that up and use it in sausage. All I'm doing here is making long cuts up against the ribs, following the bones and separating it from the rest of the meat. I'm gonna put the ribs aside and just clean up the rest of the loin. We're gonna keep these larger cuts of meat whole for the time being. That way, whichever chef wants to utilize them for their menu can process them however they like. And that is my first time deboning a pork loin.